Okay, so obviously I'm dealing with the mining and exploration for a very long time now. I love this industry. I'm part of the industry. Can you show us maybe the platform and just take us through the basic steps for people that aren't really familiar? And then maybe you can take us through the minimum requirements to actually start using Intellia.
Yep, absolutely. So if I share my screen here for a second, and there we go. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, so the main aspects of Intellia, of course, are the knowledge bases and the agents. So with knowledge bases, it's as simple as it sounds. It's a set of documents or a set of knowledge that you might require for for your company. So as an example here, and this is actually a set of open policies that Rio Tinto makes available to anyone who is a contractor, for instance, or anyone who needs to deal with Rio Tinto. And the interesting thing in this one is that it is in English, French, and Spanish. So it contains all the different policies in here that you might need in case you are actually working with Rio Tinto as a contractor or otherwise. And the main thing is that there are a lot of policies here, which means that if you are working with Rio Tinto and you need to find any information in here, you need to basically become an expert in these policies because it's going to be very complicated to find any information and everything like that. So once you actually have your knowledge bases, and you can have more than one, of course, you can start creating the agents that have access to that knowledge base. So as an example here, if I actually create a conversation with the Rio Tinto agent here.
So just for my sake, you literally went to an open source. This is, I assume, publicly
Yes,
available on the internet. You
exactly. Yes.
you have downloaded the PDF. Was it a PDF?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, there were several PDFs.
And then you uploaded them to the platform, and you can
Exactly.
actually start utilizing them with no coding, no anything.
Exactly. Yes. So if I come in here now and I say, as a contractor, what data will Rio Tinto collect from me? What will they use it for? So again, this is the type of information that if I were to go and try to find myself, I would have to, one, find out in which of all those PDFs I actually have to even start looking into. Two, once I actually found the different PDFs, I would have to actually go through them and try to locate where exactly and what exactly I would have to worry about. With this, with a very simple query, it was actually able to find everything for me and tell me that Rio Tinto collects various types of personal data. That includes identity and identification data, which are all these, the engagement and work information, the emergency contact information, and here is the reason why Rio Tinto actually collects those, which include managing contractor engagements, pursuing business interests, and meeting legal, regulatory, and compliance obligations. And of course, it actually grounds everything in the data and lets me know where to go find this. In this case, it was the contractor privacy statement.
Now, we
Um,
are limited on time, so assuming that now I have all of this information in the platform in Intellia, and obviously I have the access to Intellia, can I extract this information and share it with my team members?
You can absolutely, including via email. So let's say, for instance, if I come in here and I say, send this info via email to ben at Intellia.ru. And this is actually a really interesting point about these agents, which is the fact that they can actually perform actions. So they're not just writing text, writing text is actually the least impressive part about these agents, in my opinion. They can actually do things. They can actually, in this case, it's a very simple one. It's sending an email, but this could be anything. This could be, for instance, update my CRM with the information about my customer or anything like that. And so yes, the agents just require some custom tools, and they can actually perform actions that normally a human would have to do. So this is, again, if we were to use just a regular chatbot, I could maybe ask the agent to write me an email. It would be able to actually write the text for the email. It wouldn't be able to send it. I would have to actually copy it and go and send it myself.
Wow, that's really cool. And obviously with other tools over there, you cannot upload more than one document at a time. Here, how many documents the platform are dealing with at the moment?
Oh, there are hundreds and hundreds of documents in here. In this particular knowledge base about the Rio Tinto documents, there are a couple dozen documents. It doesn't actually get to the hundreds, but as a whole that we have here now, there are, just in this instance, there's already several hundreds, if not a couple thousand there.
Amazing.
And
all right.
just so I can share this, here's the email that the agent just sent. Which of course includes all the information that I asked it to, and including the link to the specific file that it actually used as a source. Yeah.
Nice. Now, we are short on time, so just lucky last, what is the commercial model to deal with, engage with Intellia?
Yes, so we're basically provide the platform as software as a service. So there's which includes everything from support to frequent updates and new features and everything. We're always pushing new features as we go. And the other part of it is just if you require any custom development, any custom tools, all that kind of stuff, we can of course do as well, which just goes as a regular time and material agreement.
Cool. Now, I think that just to try to wrap up, first of all, thank you so much, Daniel, for your time. But obviously, we don't deal with just one specific industry. We are interacting with the technological companies, with universities, with the finance sector. The platform can handle almost any aspect of knowledge base. Are there any minimum technical requirements for me as a customer to start using Intellia? Do I need to have a data science on my team? Do I need to have a database administrator in my team? What's the minimum requirements?
Not at all. It just depends on what it is you're doing, of course, and what are the different tools that you might need. But as long as you're a company that actually has documents that you need to go through, you can start using it without any input from any technical person. The process is literally, here's a bunch of documents, drop them into a knowledge base. That's it. Now you have an agent that actually became an expert in that documentation for you.
Amazing. And are you feeling comfortable to do a benchmark testing as part of the proof of concept, engaging with a new customer?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Cool. Well, if anyone wants to hear more information and learn a bit more about what we do in Intellia, please reach out to Daniel or myself. We'll put our email address at the bottom. And thank you so much, Daniel. Looking forward to
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
Bye for now.